Chapter 12. Charlie went directly to his office, but he hadn't stopped working since he turned N back on after lunch. N-hanced performed true multitasking. His external brain did data retrieval and research. The EB processed, summarized, and reported anything important, like an executive secretary who knows what he needs even before he does, and when to interrupt. That wasn't anything exclusive to N-hanced. PAs have been doing the same thing for more than 10 years. The difference with N was the user knew the results and what they meant without having to read, watch vid, or listen in real time. With N, a PA wasn't just an assistant, it was you. As of the current version, users could have up to 8 copies, all coordinating with each other. There was no point for an unenhanced person to have more than one PA. They simply couldn't absorb the results fast enough. Unfortunately, none of the PAs had reported anything out of the ordinary about the Bostwick incident. Charlie turned his full attention to his EB and absorbed the results a second time. Nothing out of the ordinary? It's not as if people take a dive into the Grand Canyon every day. Then something else occurred to him. What if it was sabotage? Charlie had a huge corner office consisting of 4 smaller offices that once belonged to employees who now worked remotely. Most of the time, he substituted his favorite Tahitian vista rather than look out the window at Rio, which, during February in Michigan, was snow. The room was empty except for a lone O-chair, built from sky blue carbon nanotubes that fit like a glove. He did the majority of his programming in the chair, but if he wanted to walk around more freely, he could banish it to a corner with a wave of his hand. He sat down and called together his PA team. They appeared around a circular curly maple VR table. Okay, guys, let's go over every square inch of every module in the program. I want to make sure nothing penetrated the security shell and touched our code. Look for anything as small as 1 pixel. I'll grab some of the modules and you divide up the rest amongst yourselves. Got it? Their young, eager faces answered as one. Got it. Okay, go. They scampered away. He waved to open a garage door in one of the walls and signaled for a block of code to come to him. Positioning a beam of coherent light at an angle across the gleaming surface, he began running his fingertips along the upper face, feeling for irregularities. He worked his way down and back in rows, the way farmers used to plow their fields. He continued along the other side, then magnified the block further while tipping it on edge to inspect the corners. This one was perfect. He shrank it back, moved it to the wall opposite the overhead, and called for another. The simple plastic cube made him think about the 1964 movie The Graduate, starring Dustin Hoffman. In the 21st century, nano became the new plastic. But nano went far beyond plastic. It could be used to make anything, and make it out of trash. The alchemist's dream come true. Ironically, it made gold, platinum, and diamonds worthless, or certainly worth less. The only thing of value now was information. With information, you could even make food. Without it, you could starve. Survival information was relatively inexpensive. Higher-end stuff retained price. Charlie finished with a module and called for another. It was going to be a long afternoon.